What's up, everybody? Welcome back to BZG's Batman Arkham Knight playthrough. My name is Barrett Courtney. As always, I am your Let's Player here, and we are continuing our journey through Arkham Knight. Now you're probably asking me, Barrett, why are you playing through Arkham Knight? This game fucking came out half a year ago. You could say it came out last year. It's a little too early, too late. Too early, too late. And to that I say, I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. The main reason is I played through Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, and I felt weird not playing through Arkham Knight. Here we go. Environmental takedown right here. Oh yeah, so fucking cool. Is that it? Oh, no. And so I wanted to do that, and Arkham Knight is also one of our Game of the Year contenders for the BZG Video Game Awards, which, if you're watching this the day it uploads, will be next Thursday. Not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday. Be very excited. Who knows who will win.
We've got to stop them.
And right now, in the story, we are at Ace Chemicals, trying to save some of the workers who have been captured.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get them.
And we found the first one, and he is dead.
They'll pay for this.
Sort of sucks. It's a little sad right there. I always wondered, what if these tanks saw me in here? Would they just start shooting at me? What if this tank sees me right here? Right here. Come on, shoot me. Hit me! Hit me! Alright, so we're releasing the gate here, because I want to get to another certain hostage over here. We got to use the Batmobile to get to that. Making a makeshift ramp makes literally no sense of how we get to do this, because you know what, there was no winch here when the bridge was blown up, so it doesn't make sense. And here we go, we're gonna jump right into it. Oh, and we jump into the Batmobile. We're gonna jump in right into combat here. Do a missile barrage. Oh, and we took him out in seconds. Seconds, I tell you, seconds. And also, I wanted to do sort of this let's play, this playthrough, I should say, in case you're wondering where the fuck to go in Arkham Knight. Because the first time I played through this, it was never too obvious of what I should do next. So if you're looking for where to go next in the game, you can watch this, of course, to do that, to find out, okay, like, how do I do this? And for this playthrough, we are just doing story mode. I played through this game to find out how long it takes me to get through the story. So I can do an estimate of like how many episodes. And I literally just did story. And it took me about 9.5 hours. So expect about 9 or 10 episode playthrough of this game. And before I get into this little part of the cell here, I just want to say, we're just doing story. It'll be fun. I guess that was it. I thought I had another point to make. We'll just go right into this little cutscene. And here we go. Where is he? Where is he at? Aw, shit. It's the Arkham Knight. Now again, like I said in the last episode, which was yesterday, it would have been cool for Rocksteady to not say that Arkham Knight was even a character. Like, we go into this game not knowing the Arkham Knight was a character, and like when we start playing it, that's when we find out, like, oh shit, it's an actual person. So I feel like since they told us it was a character, like a year before this game came out, it gave us way too much time to speculate who the Arkham Knight was. So when we find out who the Arkham Knight is, it doesn't feel as great as it would have if we didn't know, and then throughout the game itself is when we had to speculate. Give us a little less time.
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course. You're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
I mean, I was thinking that before this game came out.
To take out first.
Hey, just so we're both on the same page here, I fully.
And maybe I would still be thinking that if, you know, we didn't know that you were a character before this game came out. I'll stop beating on that drum. But you know what? It's an easy drum to beat on, because I don't think it's something that a lot of people think about. They're like, oh, it's so obvious. Because, you know, the story's so fucking obvious and stuff. There are points where we're going to get through the story and we're like, okay, alright. it's this person. But it still would have, those scenes would still have been cool if we did not. If this whole Arkham Knight business was put upon us at the last minute. We're gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him first. Just because, you know, I want to give him a little scare. I'm gonna hit this guy. He's gonna break the glass. Oh, we can't do any ground takedowns? Alright. Of course, if you have the Batmobile near you, you can use it if you've hit up a hit counter. Oh shit, he hit me. To your advantage, do some environmental takedowns for your enjoyment. We're gonna save this very, 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 very Asian man right here.
So you're gonna let me go now, right?
I am.
You're safe.
Let me just cuddle up against you, buddy.
You don't know the
And release you.
Scarecrow, he was.
Stay calm and tell me.
I mean, at least they gave him like a Mark first name. At least it wasn't like super comical. But I don't know. There's just something about him. It's like I've got a bunch of Asian friends, and
Massive scale.
I don't know. It seems a little racist how he speaks and how he looks.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan, and he's got a whole freaking army backing him up.
I mean, I can see that he's got a whole freaking army.
But first, I'm getting you out of here. Wait by the Batmobile.
I don't know if he said it already, but Arkham Knight at one point says, or he had said, that watch out, there's a $1 billion bat tank. No, there's a $1 billion tank coming towards you. And it's like, yeah, your whole operation is like billions of dollars, so don't fucking talk, man.
Everyone inside.
I'll get my men off the streets, but I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Alright, Jonathan Banks, I'll do whatever your voice tells me.
I know you will.
My boy, Mike Airman Trout. We're gonna go return our friend to Gordon. Keep him safe. Unlike the poor sucker who died.
Master Bruce, there are militia tanks all over the city. Gotham is overrun.
If I don't stop Scarecrow's bomb.
Now this was something that wasn't as obvious as like the whole time you're wasting trying to get all of these people is when all of the Arkham Knights like tanks and militia are like taking over the city.
We're not done yet, Jim. I'm going back to
So
the
basically this whole portion of the game is like a distraction. What? Alright, so now we gotta head over up here, and to do that we gotta get this ramp not as obvious to people. And to do that we gotta go up here. Oh, they already saw me. A lot of people say like, oh, the fighting system is so easy that you don't need to use all of the gadgets they give you. And I can understand that, but I feel like they included a lot of these gadgets that you can use in this game as sort of like a fan service of, hey, yeah, you can do it the easy way, but if you're a huge Batman fan, like, you can do it like any way you want. And I think that was the whole, like, that's what Rocksteady's point was, like, yeah, you could just do it like the simple pleb way, or you can fucking be the Bat and think how the Bat thinks. So I think that was like a sort of subtle fan service there. Here we go. I already took down the ninjas, but they sort of shoehorned in ninja fighting again for some fucking reason. Now, of course, by the time you're watching this, you're probably thinking, well, Barrett, the season of Infamy is out. Why aren't you playing that? Why aren't you doing Let's Plays of that? I might do Let's Plays of that soon. But just to give you a heads up, I'm recording this literally early December. So that is not available to me yet. We got some upgrade points. Do I want to upgrade anything just yet? We'll upgrade here so we can get the afterburner and then get the dodge thruster boost. Like I was saying in the last episode, I like that double strafe that you can do right here, especially when we get later on in the game and it gets fucking crazy of how many people shoot at you at once, and it's a whole rigmarole. But yeah, anyway, the Season of Infamy, not available to me yet. I'm excited for it though, and it's a little confusing on how that's gonna turn out. Of if it's extra side missions that you can play in the story in like the campaign, or if they're just like challenge maps, or what's going on. So we all thought that you know, all of this Batman DLC is gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so much story DLC, and then it's like, yeah, it's sort of story DLC, but you know, it's also not really. And I'm playing on a new account for the Arkham Knight game, not my personal PSN, but I'm doing a new account so you can also see when trophies pop up and all that stuff. But when it comes to my personal trophy list, I was almost determined to get the platinum of this game. But then it turns into a huge time waster of shit, guys. Of like doing all the challenge maps. That's where it really got into. If like for some reason they want you to play these fucking challenge maps as part of the trophies. I understand why. I'm not being super ridiculous here. But you have to get 69 stars. It's one of the achievements. I don't know why they chose 69 stars. A little ridiculous. A little silly. Maybe they did it on purpose. I don't know. But that's a lot. And I don't know if I'm that great at the Batmobile stuff to really be able to pull that off, you know? So I gave up. I'm a quitter. I'm sorry. Boom. But I got really close. I am proud to say that like Batman Arkham Knight is the game I've gotten closest to when it comes to a platinum. I think at the base trophy thing, not including all of like the extra trophies, I'm at like 85%. Here we go. Another worker. He's dead.
I should have stopped this.
Can we see inside the mask? Oh yeah, that's sad. You're dead. You look like a skull. What the fuck? Maybe this is another hint. Like I was saying, like last episode, the first person stuff that Rocksteady toyed around with might be a hint of what they might want to do mechanically for the next game. And we've got this like sort of skull-looking face, this hazmat suit. It might just be the way that the suit, like the mask sort of looks, but it gives him like this skull sort of feature. And he just sort of looks dead. Well, he is dead, so I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Rocksteady would be those guys to like, even if they're not going to do a Batman game for their next game, I feel like they would still leave hints in this game of like what they might do next. Because they're fucking, they're cryptic like that.
I've told you what you have to do. Now do it.
Robin, just fucking stay at home and play around with your chemistry set. We don't
I need
care.
you to stay focused, or things will get worse, much worse.
And of course, later on, we will be able to
You shouldn't be so hard on
fight around as Robin and his other characters.
Don't let your feelings
Um,
cloud your judgment.
I said we're going to do only main story stuff, but there is a side quest that we sort of have to go into a little bit to be able to progress. And that's no fault of mine. It's just like, you know, how they decided to integrate the certain side quests. It'll either be in this episode or the next episode where we have to get into it. Not looking forward to that. Because when I was doing my playthrough, I was like, really? I have to do this right now? But, you know. There we go. Alright, blow that up. Oh, wait. I still gotta use it. That was the, like, other thing of, like, the sort of forced use of the Batmobile to, like, solve quote-unquote puzzles was a little dumb. Like, eventually we're gonna have to use the Batmobile to go down a fucking elevator, and it's like, I'm fucking Batman, just let me go down a fucking elevator. This dude's dead as well.
these animals are going.
Not as skull looking.
We'll stop them.
Maybe it was just the angle of that dude.
Right?
I don't know. Yeah, here we go. We're about to get to this elevator. We have to use the fucking Batmobile to go down it. It's like, really? This is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Brett. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm drinking Coca-Cola right now. Didn't mean to burp right into the mic for your ear holes, but, yeah. There's a certain quality that comes with BZG, and it's not a great quality. I gotta pull back. It's just so dumb. You see the elevator coming up. It's like, wow, this is the height of gameplay.
This is as high as the elevator.
I still really like this game though. Don't get that wrong. I always thought it would be fucked up. Like, what if I went through here and like the elevator just collapsed on my fucking body, and that is how the Batman died. I gotta use it to fucking take him down. It's like, oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous. I love how the door still works, but the fucking elevator doesn't work. Like, okay, alrighty then. I just wanted to make sure he was walking before I went in there in case he saw me. I still want to have the element of surprise. Of course, I'm playing this on the PlayStation 4. So if you hear all my loud buttons, I apologize. Nothing I can do about that. Alright, let's see. We got 11 dudes. Where are my... Okay, I've got a health dude over here, and I think that's the only health dude. These guys are actually smart. A smart move for Rocksteady, because you have like all of these tools to take down these guys pretty easily. And this is one of the many things in the combat system that, you know, fights back. These guys can revive people that you take out. But we're going to try to take him out. Let's see if it'll let us. Yeah, it will. Alright. Because sometimes it won't let you do, like, take down certain guys. I can never tell if that's because, like, of a certain angle or what, but... And, of course, you can upgrade your fear takedown from 3 to 5. Maybe it's 3 to 4 to 5. I don't remember. I lost my streak here. Now I'm just fucking up. Now I'm just being dumb. Oh god. You know what? We're just gonna beat the shit out of you. Boom, bitch. Get out. Oh god, there's another one. I thought I took you out. Took me by the element of surprise. Alright, and this guy's alive. The only other dude that's alive.
You're too late.
He's safe.
We're both already
He doesn't have a weird fucking mask on.
Where is he?
I heard him say
This guy looks like someone I work with at my day job. You're probably watching this and be like, God, I hope this isn't the only thing this guy does, doing dumb videos on the internet. No, it's okay. We don't get any money for doing BGG. But, you know, I work a day job. But this guy looks a lot like someone I work with.
Jim.
I want to name him personally because I don't know him too well. And I feel like that'd be a little weird. Be like, hey, so-and-so, like, this hello looks like you. And he's like, fucking, I don't really know or talk to you. You're weird. Stop calling me.
Him. You had my word.
This is something that always annoyed me. Is when you can rotate and look at Batman. But Arkham Asylum, and I think Arkham City as well, you could walk towards the camera. But if you try to do that, Batman just fucking reverses. I don't know why Rocksteady decided to do this. It's not like, oh, this game sucks because I can't do that. But it's just like a weird decision that they decided to make. It's like, why? Why do you do that?
God, down here.
Bitch, how do you think I got down here? With the fucking Batmobile. You know, that's everybody's first thought. Oh, need to go down an elevator? Let's use the Batmobile. Of course, this is when he meets his demise. We're gonna exit remote control. That's where he meets his demise. And he goes through the thing. This was a really slow, like, sort of sequence right here of them going out of the elevator. So I was like, oh shit, it's gonna cut and he's gonna fucking die. But it didn't happen, of course. But I just thought it was funny. Because I'm really fucked up and weird. And that's why I'm on the internet all the time.
I saw Sam.
Alright, we're gonna try to take care of this fucking
Weapons lock deactivated.
helicopter first. Because he can get pretty distracting for us if we try to take down. Oh god, oh god, oh Jesus Christ. I should probably upgrade the Batmobile armor at one point. That'll probably be my next upgrade. Oh shit, okay, alright. I thought this was a good way to play it, but I guess not. Just want to take care of him first. That's all I want to do. There we go. Oh god. Alright. Now that we're done with that guy, now we can focus on these fucking things. Oh, did I take him out? That was pretty easy. Oh my god. I tried to thrust, but there's this fucking thing in my way, and it's like, no, you don't get to thrust. Wait. Okay. It didn't do the slow, like, oh, you took someone down, so we're gonna do like a slow pan of the Batmobile. It didn't do that, so when I went into the regular Batmobile mode, I was like, oh fuck. Someone's still out there, and they're gonna kill me.
Find it, Barbara.
And of course, regaining health in Arkham Knight with the Batmobile and Batman himself, very much like Arkham City. Exactly like Arkham City. Just whenever you beat a group of guys that you were facing, you get back to full health. Not like Arkham Asylum, though. It wouldn't take you directly to full health. It would all be dependent on how many points you earned in the fight or Predator mode or whatever. So, interesting.
These two were lucky. Scarecrow's forces have murdered the other workers.
Makes the game a little too easy.
Take them
I
back
personally
to
think.
CPD, but be careful, Jim. There's militia all over Gotham.
What are you going to do?
Oracle, I need that route to Scarecrow. I'm running out of
Fear
time.
of faith.
Like this. There's only one entrance, and it's been sealed.
These games aren't really about the difficulty for me, though. And that's why I like them so much, because you probably watched... If you're watching this, and you might have watched our other Let's Plays, I sort of suck at video games, even though I'm totally enamored with them. I love them. All that stuff. But I'm not the greatest at video games, but these aren't the hardest video games. So it's very accessible to me for someone who isn't great at video games, but loves Batman. And there are points where it can be hard, but generally, it's like, alright, this is pretty simple shit right here.
Is the strike team ready?
And that's why I really like video games, because it's another medium, or another media form of telling stories. And I'm all about that storytelling. That's what I'm all about. It's one of the reasons why I want to get into video game coverage, or just, you know, media coverage and all that stuff. Because I like stories. I like talking about, you know, video games and movies and comics and all that stuff, and how they tell good stories, and maybe sometimes they don't tell good stories and all that good stuff. One of the reasons why. And, you know, a lot of people might not think this is the greatest game, but I think it has a really, really, really good story. I think it's the best story, definitely, of the Arkham series. But we'll get into that later. Right now, we're just going to shoot tanks, because that's all we need to think about. I don't know why he thought to shoot that direction.
Batman, I think I found a weakness in those drone tanks.
Making my way to Ace Chemicals. I'm gonna kill Scarecrow in his stupid mask. And then we gotta fly up here. We gotta take... These guys have a little
Sentry gun.
doodad right here. If it detects me, it'll just automatically start shooting, so it'll alert those guys. So what we'll do... And this is another sort of benefit of having the Fear Multi-Takedown. We're gonna wait this guy to pass. And then we'll take these fuckers out. And by the time it comes back around, the machine will be none the wiser. Well, it's not gonna turn back around, because now I can just fucking kill it. That's how you kill a turret, kids. You just open up the thing in the back, and then you stick a batarang in it.
We made it back to the precinct. God knows how.
That was fast.
The bastards
What'd you
must
take,
have
the
been
Batmobile?
for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting
I
on
love,
you,
like,
man.
the whole upgrade. Another upgrade with the Batsuit was, like, in the old one, like, the screen was black and white, but now it's in full color. I just thought it was silly. And what's, like, the whole, like... I might be talking to, like, Barbara or something, and someone might be around, and they're gonna be like, is that Barbara Gordon? Are you working with Barbara Gordon? Or, like, what if Alfred comes up onto the thing? It's like, is that Alfred Pennyworth? Are you Bruce Wayne? Like, it's pretty obvious. So, I don't know why he just didn't keep to the whole voice chat thing. Why he has to do the whole fucking video thing. Like, I get it. You're rich. I'm not. Ooh. Ooh. So sexy. And that's the thing, you don't have to build up to do environmental takedowns. You don't have to have like a set number of... Alright, we're going to take down this medical guy right here if Batman will let us. Because he's going to try to revive someone. That's the thing, like I'll try to get to some of these medic guys, but then some of these dudes will be in the way, and then it gets really awkward and weird. And then people start to be revived, and I don't like that. We're gonna take him out. Now, no one can be revived. None of you. And they also get introduced into the Predator mode, but they can only revive once in Predator mode. I don't know if they can revive several people in combat. I think they can, but when it comes to Predator mode, it's only one person at a time, or they can only do one person. So, oh shit! I thought I pressed X, but you know what? Whatever. We'll just take him out with a fucking lamp thing. Yeah, I wish the whole end of the fight would be consistent, because I just took that guy out, and it was like nothing. So that led me to believe that there were more guys. But sometimes it does that, but then sometimes it does the slow-mo thing. Alright, how many upgrade? Oh, shit, that's 8? I don't know if we'll be able to do that. I don't know if we'll be able to get up to that. Because we're just doing story mode, and you get a lot of your upgrade points from doing a lot of the side quests and stuff. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that many points, but we'll see.
Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
And if you didn't watch the first part of our playthrough, that's completely fine. You're allowed to watch this however you want. But if you want to keep watching these, just to let you know, the Arkham Knight playthrough for BZG will be about 9 to 10 episodes. The first 5 are coming up consecutively. I can't speak right now. They'll be coming up Monday through Friday this week. The first part already up yesterday. Second part is today. Third, fourth, fifth, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then every part after that, which will be, part 6 through 10 about, will be up every Monday after that. Because we usually just do a full week of Let's Plays when we don't have quick reviews or talking shit to do. And we don't have quick reviews or talking shit to do this week. Because technically, while you're watching this, we're still on break. So we have not gotten together to actually record any new episodes of Talking Shit or quick reviews.
I can focus on stopping the explosion.
So this is going up instead of those shows. And then after this week, it'll just be every Monday, because next week will be our awards series, our awards show, which will be coming up in 3 parts. Shit, he's gonna see me. Or not. Well, he did see me, but then I took him out easily. So yeah, our BCG awards, which will consist of TV shows, music, movies, and video games, will be up next week. So we'll have videos for next week. So only an Arkham Knight Let's Play for next Monday. And then, oh shit, there's still a guy over here. Then we'll go back into our regular schedule of quick reviews and talking shit throughout the week. So, you know, I don't know, I'm just rambling on now. I'm sorry. I've over-explained things again. I'm an over-explainer, because I always feel like my point doesn't go through. Anyway, just to basically boil it down, 5 Let's Plays this week, all Arkham Knight. And then for the next, like, month and a half after this, Arkham Knight Let's Plays every Monday.
You each have been given a task. Complete that task, and pray that you will not experience my fear toxin firsthand. The people of Gotham can run all they like, but they will
No
not
fear takedown?
avoid their fates.
It sort of freaked out. Because sometimes, I remember, like, my first playthrough of this game, I think, these guys saw me through the window. Oh shit, I thought I beat him up. Boom, bitch. So yeah, I always get freaked out on like hanging around too long on the top of the glass, because I remember I think it was like my first playthrough. They saw me at one point. I was like, oh fuck. And here we go, another great example of just, you know, we have this open world aspect from Arkham City, just like this fucking creepy environment, much like Asylum, which is why I think Arkham Knight is the best of both worlds, since it combines the two. And it pulls it off very well. And look at this guy. Mr. Scarecrow over here. Croc didn't treat you too nice. So now your vocal cords are all ripped up, so you have a much lower voice. Yeah, that was something too. It's like the voice actor for Scarecrow. It's so weird how fucking realistic, more realistic this game is. The Scarecrow in fucking Arkham Asylum is comic. He's like a fucking comic book character. Well, Scarecrow is a comic book character, but just like how they portrayed him and all that stuff of like his really high pitched laugh and like all this stuff, and now Scarecrow's like fucking like, I've seen shit. I am a war vet. You don't talk about Nam. Uh oh. They've got Barbara.
Nothing hurts like losing one of the family, knowing that there is no one to blame but yourself.
And here we go.
Alfred.
And it was really weird, like, just how long it takes to get through Ace Chemicals. I remember playing this for the first time. I was like, before we got into the whole, like, Barbara being kidnapped and all this stuff, I was like, is this the end of the game? I was like, there's no way. It's only been like an hour and a half, but it's still, this whole sequence feels really long. So, like, after we got out of, like, at this point in Ace Chemicals, I knew, like, there's no way we were near the end of the game, but I was like, are we like a third of the way through the game right now?
I'm not trying to stop it.
Which I don't think is the case.
Blast radius.
And what will happen to you?
That doesn't matter.
I will die.
Her, Alfred.
Well, it doesn't matter if Alfred finds her. Who gives a fuck? I think Alfred's gonna be able to take him out? Well, I guess Robin and Nightwing and all that stuff, but I guess those are characters.
These canisters are highly volatile. I'm going to have to move slowly. Be very careful.
I was saying in the first episode that I don't think, like, the main villains in the main story aren't as impressive, like, when you face them. Like, there's no, like, surprises when it comes to, like, the main villains. Like, with the exception of, like, the Arkham Knight, sort of reveal, which I won't spoil it yet. I'll spoil it when we get to that point in the game. But, There was no like super big surprise where it's like, oh shit, I didn't know they were gonna be in like this point of the game, because that was sort of like Solomon Grundy in Arkham City, where it was like, holy fuck, I had no idea this was gonna be a portion of it. Because I'm trying to think of like who the main villains are that you face in the main story. No side quest, no fucking Riddler, no Two-Face or anything. Like, you sort of meet up with Penguin at one point, but it's not really like a boss sort of thing where you're really trying to like get through all of his guys to get to him. Like, besides Arkham Knight and besides Scarecrow, like, Poison Ivy hardly counts. Harley Quinn comes up at one point. Spoilers, sorry. We can't move too fast or it'll react. And then it'll blow up. And then it'll kill us. Which is going to happen anyway. Because this place is going to blow up and then we're going to die. And that's the end of the game. So thank you so much for joining me for the last episode of Arkham Knight. This is the end of the game. Batman dies. Oh my god. Oh shit, yeah, see? I accidentally started doing it too fast. And then it would have been no bueno, as the people say. Very dramatic scene, though. All the music, Alfred freaking out, explosions. Those are all the ingredients you need for a very dramatic Batman scene. Oh man, he's using the word implore. That's never good.
Goodbye, Alfred.
This was a smart move to, like, you can only move so fast. Because you're like, fuck. I'm just walking him to his fucking death right now, and it's so slow. Like, I do complain that a lot of this Ace Chemicals thing took way too long. But this scene, the slowness in this scene is definitely something they were doing on purpose. And it feels right. The rest of Ace Chemicals, though, it's like, fucking I started in the middle of the last Let's Play, and we're about 40 minutes into this one, and we're finally finishing up on it. It's like, alright, this is taking way too long. With no reward. Or maybe there will be, I don't know. Oh! Now I can finally talk about it. Joker is back. He's alive. We didn't actually burn him. No. Joker's dead. But let's find out why we just saw him. And I'm gonna do, like, I'm not gonna say, because there's sort of some haziness of why Joker appears, and it's not exactly clear of why that happens. But after we get through this scene, we'll, I'll talk about why. And this is so cool. Like, a best friend, one of the best friends from the Kind of Funny community, Colin Moriarty. He's not like a best friend. He is kind of funny. He always says, like, why do the Arkham games always have to take place during one night and stuff? And I never really understood that. I was like, yeah, like, you know, it's just what they want to do. But then I really, like, understood it once I saw this. I was like, dude, fucking Gotham looks really cool right now with fucking sunlight. I would love to play through Gotham City during the day. That would be so fucking cool. I don't know how they would work that into the story, because Batman does only work at night. So it is interesting of, like, how they would pull that off. But I think it would be really cool. Just look how fucking pretty this shit is. Fucking lighting, man. It can take you a long way.
Great. How the hell am I supposed to get in?
Voice pattern analyzed. Identification.
And that's how you get in.
Commissioner Gordon.
Unbelievable.
Here we go. First person shooter Gordon. See, that'd be a hell of a game. Play as Gordon when he's, like, living in Chicago. This might be a little reminiscent of a certain scene in another game. I don't know. Going down an elevator with a TV. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Alright. So this is sort of our Batcave. The movie studios. Here we go. Let's go over to... Who's this guy in here? What's going on here, man?
Commissioner, thank God. You have to get me out of here.
And if you might have noticed in the first episode, there was last time we were in first-person shooter mode with the cop that we were playing as. There was a paper that said this guy was missing. I think his name is Henry David. He looks a little bit like the Penguin. There's no relation. Something about his nose. Very Penguin-like.
What do you want, pig? Come in here.
Hold on. I'm about to get... Just, sit tight with me here.
Nobody pleases the Goliath.
Sorry, I had to get up and get away from my mic because my cat is near the heater. The heater is on because it's cold right now. But he was obscured by a bag and it looked like he was pawing at the heater. So I had to get up and check on him, make sure he wasn't being dumb. Now he's looking at me like, yeah, you feel dumb now, don't you? So I got up, continued to play around as if I hadn't left, but I did. I've revealed the behind the scenes of how things work at BZG. Now, as we see here, now I started with him first, and then I started right over here, and then moved all the way over here, because these people are a lot like the Joker, so I went from least like the... Holy shit! Jesus Christ!
You need to see this.
Holy fuck. It's literally my 4th time playing through this game, and that fucking part always gets me. And the sound isn't even on. Huh. Anyway, I started with the guy over there, and then worked my way up to who's most like the Joker. And now we're going to get into why they are like the Joker.
Transfusions that went unrecorded. 5 people were affected. Untreated, the blood's gestated too long. It's altering them. They're becoming...
Joker. My God.
It's a form of Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, but mutated beyond anything on medical record.
What about that one? He doesn't look like the others.
Henry Adams. He's been infected the longest, but he's symptomless. Immune to Joker's blood. I've got Robin running tests to find out why. One thing's for certain. Henry's the key to all this.
I've cooperated. I've done everything you asked. You said it would only take a few days.
You can't hold him here against his will.
We're close, Jim. We can't let him go until we save the others.
Wait. You said 5. I only count 4. There's one missing.
He'll be here soon.
So, there we go. Joker blood is infected in Batman. Batman's one of the people. And so the combination of that and Scarecrow's fear gas creates these hallucinations of the Joker. Oh my god. Look how fucking beautiful that shit is. Like, you knew Joker had to be in this game in some shape or form. Because it's just too good of an opportunity to pass up to make the Joker in like the next gen hardware. Because just like when he gets up close to you in your face, like that was just fucking beautiful. So Joker is sort of like your sort of evil subconscious right now. He'll give you hints if you forget that, you know, the Batmobile's the thing. I remember staying in here for like a minute and I was like, holy fuck, what do I do? He's like, you know, the Batmobile can help. But yeah, that wasn't. It's not as obvious of why the Joker is there, but I think it's safe to say it's a combination of the Joker blood and the Scarecrow toxin, because no one else gets premonitions of the Joker. That no one else, like none of the other victims see the Joker, but only Batman. So it's got to be the combination of the two. Oh God! Oh, that's so fucking cool. It's so beautiful. This game is so beautiful that whenever I record, like recording the first episode, that file size is so big just because of how fucking crazy good this game looks. So this file size is gonna be fucking humongous just because of all those explosions. They made explosions look really good. Hair, not so much. Hair, people, the hair is something developers still have to work on.
To reduce the blast radius.
I think the closest hair looks, the best hair looks in a game right now, I think, would be Witcher.
Crane got away.
And I think that's mainly just Geralt. His hair just looks beautiful.
It's okay. I had a bad reaction, but it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this match, it's intoxicating. It really brings out the me in you.
And so, yeah, Scarecrow has caused this whole Joker hallucination.
Thanks, Alfred.
Because the whole thing is Batman's worst fears turning into someone like the Joker. So
I need to speak to you.
Joker is basically taking over Batman's mind throughout this game. And to me, and I feel like the people who enjoy this game, that's the main story. And that's like the story that Rocksteady, you know, might not have set out at the beginning to tell. But once they realized how they wanted City to go down, they were like, this trilogy needs to be about letting go of Joker. Oh shit. Like Joker dying and being like Batman as a character having to let go of him. Because that's sort of what this game is about. Of, you know, the Joker is dead and this is like Batman sort of dealing with that in a way. We're just gonna drive through all this stuff because I want to take down this tank over here because it's annoying me that he's going free. Alright, but I think we're going to the GCPD right now. Alright, we gotta tell Gordon that Barbara is missing. It's gonna be awkward. So yeah, Joker is just gonna pop up a lot. It'll be fun.
This is going to be classic.
Gotta go. Batman's here. What's wrong?
Jim.
Come on, you're scaring me.
This whole sequence was a little weird. Just like how the voice acting isn't terrible in this game, but I don't think it's at its best in the series.
We'll get her back.
Which one?
The performances that like Jonathan Banks gives, it's like okay. I don't hate it just because I'm a Jonathan Banks fan. So it's just cool to have him, but I don't think it's the best at times. And weirdly enough,
And the great thing is, I'll be standing right there when you do.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. Give me a second to
Jim, I need you to
complete my thought here.
It's dangerous out there. Drive slow and let me deal with any trouble.
Why did I let this happen?
There's no way you could have predicted this, Jim.
It's my job to predict it as a cop and a father. The whole thing's gone down on my watch.
It's 1 second, sorry. Weirdly enough, Kevin Conroy does not do his best as Batman. And I don't think that's any fault of his. I feel like maybe the direction that... Oh shit, okay. Here we go. I feel like the direction the voice actor directors gave him probably weren't the best. And that's just, you know, speculation coming from someone who has a background in theater and acting and all that stuff. So I know a lot of people like to assume when an actor sucks in a movie or in a performance, they like to blame it all on the actor and be like, that actor sucks. But it's not always the case. Bad direction goes a long way.
That's it.
So
That's the last of them. We're clear.
It's too dangerous, Jim.
yeah, like Kevin Conroy, to me, like, he is the voice of Batman, and he does not do that great at times in this game. They're just like some emotions that he gives, like, through his voice that are like, that doesn't feel right.
We're running out of time.
It's not throughout the entire game, but there are certain points where I'm like, okay, what's going on here?
Sir, before you head to the clock tower, I thought you may like to hear the analysis of the Arkham Knight's forces.
As I said before, I like to do my sort of camera sweeping right here. We gotta look at the map. On the map, 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 on the map.
As you can see, Miagani Island is heavily occupied, with a substantial
Miagani Island.
controlling the roads. Founders Island is the militia stronghold, protected by long-range radars and a missile launcher. I'd recommend keeping the Batmobile away.
I wonder if it's named Founders Island because that's where they founded Gotham.
Forces on Bleak Island have been redeployed to protect the clock tower.
If only they realized their mistake.
Resistance.
Thanks, Alfred.
All right.
Heading there now.
Where am I going? Alright, I'm going...
Yes, sir?
Oh, right. Clock tower. I've got Gordon. Right. That's what we're doing. And as you see here, like, the rain's just getting a little ridiculous. And I feel like a lot of the rain is at least some of the cause of some frame rate drops. I'm not a huge, like, frame rate junkie. But it gets obvious at times, mainly in the Batmobile. And I feel like it's because a lot of things are coming at you, mainly fucking rain. So I don't know, just feel like they could have eased up on it at one point. I don't think it needed to be raining tonight.
He's using high caliber rounds. Titanium tipped, maybe tungsten carbide. Whatever it is, it's ripping us to shreds.
Stop him!
And there's an achievement to, like, take down 50 tanks with just your, like, assault gun thing. I forget what it is. There we go. Oh, that was a beautiful shot right there.
There are militia troops all over the clock tower, Jim. You'll be safe in the Batmobile.
Oh, look at us glide up. I think it's funny how people are like, okay, you're basically flying in this game.
You are, Jim. Barbara wouldn't want you to get yourself killed.
And it's like,
I'll be in
yeah,
touch
I
in a minute.
guess, but it's more of you're using the Batmobile's momentum to shoot yourself up. Now, there are times that you can just literally just shoot out of the Batmobile and not have any momentum whatsoever, and that feels a little weird. But, you know, when you're driving, like, 60 miles per hour and you fucking jump out of the Batmobile and you're using your cape and shit, you can use that momentum to rise up in the air. You're not flying, you're falling with style. Did you even watch Toy Story, people? Let's take out this dude. Nah. Well, we should probably take him out. But I don't know when he's gonna pop up. Alright, we're going under here. They saw me. I got weird. Uh-oh. My cat just came from the litter box. I fucking hope. He's not tracking around poop or anything.
You think you can take
Doesn't look like it. He's walking around. Doesn't seem like there's any poop coming off his paws. So that's something, you know, you have to worry about when your cat is really old. Gets in the litter box, doesn't really care where he's walking around. So, you know, 3 out of fucking 5 times he's gonna walk in his own shit. You always got to be on top of that shit. It's a tip for pet owners everywhere. When your pet gets really old, you got to take care of them like they're your fucking grandparent or something. Or your parents, I guess. I don't know why you'd be taking care of your grandparents. Unless your parents died. Sort of like Batman's. Ooh. This is going to be a sticky situation here. I want to do a multi-takedown. Don't know if I'll be able to do that. Yeah, I will. Alright. We'll force this guy to come over here, because he's going to listen and be like, oh shit, what's going on over there? And then I'm going to pop up behind him and be like, yo, what's up, my dude? What's up? So beautiful. Such a beautiful fucking game. I think it's hard to say.
Meet me in the clock tower.
Because Star Wars Battlefront is a very good looking game. And the environments in Battlefront are really, really impressive. But they feel a little empty to me. Not just the game itself, just because it's, you know, an online multiplayer. It's just like, the environments feel a little empty to me, so it doesn't feel as good looking as Arkham Knight. I honestly still think Arkham Knight is the best looking game on the next-gen system so far. That's just my opinion. It's not like, oh, Witcher 3 is so disgusting, or Fallout looks like crap. Uh-oh. Great flashback scene here. Let's see what this one's about. This is obviously not the same apartment.
Colleen? Is that you again?
And unless Oracle's fucking high as shit, she didn't see Batman coming. Oh, fuck. Now, this was awesome. I remember playing through this for the first time, and it was like 3 in the morning, and Ricky was over, and he was sleeping on the couch bed. The famous couch bed of BZG. He was sleeping, and that part came up, and he literally woke up at that gunshot. He was like, what's happening? I was like, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I don't want to ruin this for you yet. He's like, okay, alright, man. And then when he played through it and experienced it for the first time, it's like, holy shit, that was awesome. Now, this is where things get a little weird, where how to get out of these sequences, it's all about, like, turning around and waiting for things to pop up, because you have to turn around like this. This is what happens when you drag your friends into this crazy little game of ours. Now, I don't know if that's a quote from a certain comic from the Batman comics. But anyway, I think it's a cool quote.
Like a trip down old memory lane, eh, Bats? And now a front row seat to the main event. You would have thought old Jim Gordon had been through enough. First, some handsome young maniac cripples his daughter. Now he's blaming himself for her being taken. You really should tell him this is your fault, Bats. I'm sure he'll understand. I mean, it's not like you went out and got his daughter killed.
And Joker still looks all fucking fucked up from the Titan disease. And this is actually where we're going to stop. We're going to stop right here. Thank you so much for joining me today for part 2 of the Batman Arkham Knight playthrough. I'm playing through this because, for multiple reasons, but I guess the most relevant reason is Batman Arkham Knight is a Game of the Year contender for BCG's Video Game Awards. So thank you so much again for joining me. If you liked what I did today. I don't know if I could have done really anything different. But if you have any comments on Arkham Knight, what do you feel about the game? What do you feel about the Joker reveal? I should ask, because that's a huge point in the game. You can leave your thoughts in the comments below. I personally like the Joker reveal. I like that this is sort of the main story. Yeah, you still have the Scarecrow and Arkham Knight stuff, and that's cool, but I feel like the Joker, what's going on with Batman and Joker, might not be real to everyone and everyone else in the game, but it's very real to Batman, and I think that's what makes this the main story. And of course, if you liked this video, like that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel for more Let's Plays of Batman Arkham Knight, and for more videos about Batman in general. We've got a talk show where I'll probably talk about Batman a lot and all that stuff, so, come back for that stuff. If you want to keep up to date with what we do here at BZG, you can always find us on Twitter at baiazonagamers, and I'm personally at Benandlerchong. You can find out how you spell that in the description below. But yeah, I tweet about nerdy things and my personal things and BZG things and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for joining me today for Batman Arkham Knight. Until next time, have a great day full of all things Batman related, much like Batman Arkham Knight. Thank you.